Okay, ready? You said food.
Yes.
I said Bobby Foot. Okay, I'm going to go back. Since you're not going to go there, I'll go with relationships.
Okay.
Monogamy.
Yeah, I think that's spot on.
I think it's spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Each to their
monogamy.
own.
I like my monogamy vanilla. That's my thing, right?
That is my thing,
But I
too.
do know some other people
Yes,
in
we
my
do.
life.
We
do.
do.
Yes, we
Yeah.
know. Actually, I think we know more than a few people.
Okay.
Who choose not to have that. The word
No.
doesn't play into their. Well, now,
Polyamorous.
I think polyamorous sometimes is a French word for my marriage isn't working. That's just my opinion.
Too expensive to get divorced.
It's- yeah,
so
can't afford the divorce.
Let's try this.
Sleeping with your cousins. Sorry.
Yeah. And each to their own on that, but I think
100%.
it's spot on.
I like it.
I do too.
I like monogamy.
I do too. It's trustful.
Call me back in 5 years. We'll see what
Yeah,
happens. Okay, entertainment, food, or life.
I'll go
Or sex.
entertainment.
Or sex.
Okay.
You
Sex.
still want to sex?
Sure,
Okay, let's do
sure.
sex. Foreplay.
Oh yeah, totally spot on.
I think it's underrated.
Underrated.
I think it's
I would go towards the underrated.
Yeah, I think it's 100% underrated. I don't think you need it at all.
What?
What?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Is that what you're thinking? Underrated?
No. I'm kidding. Obviously,
No.
everyone says you need foreplay, right?
Yeah.
Foreplay is the thing. You
Foreplay's
need
fun.
foreplay. Foreplay's fun.
Foreplay
I
is
like the
fun.
foreplay, and I'm into it. And for me, foreplay is a good episode of 90 Day Fiance.
Oh, poor Astrid. Oh Lord.
I like to watch 90 Day Fiance.
Why don't you
Get
watch?
everybody in the
Why
mood.
don't you watch 56 Shades of Grey one more time? So.
Listen, you know how many nights I've walked out of this studio and the USA version, like the USA Network version of 50 Shades of Grey is playing in the bedroom? And Astrid's got the
girl can
covers
dream.
like up to her eyeballs. And I'm like, didn't we watch this one? Don't you have to record some more?
Go away.
Sure. Yeah, I'll be in there.
Go away.
That's Astrid's foreplay. Astrid's foreplay is her watching 50 Shades of Grey.
Yes.
Relationships, entertainment, food, or life? I'll go life. Instagram.
Oh, then I'm answering again. I always answer first.
Okay, I'll answer.
Okay.
You want me to answer first?
Yes, go
I
first.
think Instagram is a little bit overrated.
Yeah, I
that's
do
my
too. Mm-hmm.
personal opinion. Now, I'm no Instagram star, and if I had 16 million people, liking every post that I made, then maybe I'd feel a little bit different
Yeah.
about it. Maybe I feel inadequate on Instagram, and maybe that's why I feel like it's a little bit
Yeah.
overrated. But here's what I sense
It's
on
good for businesses, actually.
Yeah, I don't know about all. I mean, I don't know about all that. Making $1 million on Instagram and all that shit. I don't know because that's
No,
not.
but it's a way to promote yourself. Promote your
It is a way to
business.
promote yourself. And unfortunately, it hasn't worked out great for the commercial break.
I
but
am not somebody that needs to photograph their lunch
Entire
and
life.
send it
No,
out.
no,
yeah.
no.
I like to keep
But I
things
know
a
there's
little private.
I know a number of people who are very successful, very popular
Yeah.
on Instagram. And I'm sure that they feel the exact opposite that I do.
Yeah, they love it.
But for me, right, I think the influencer culture just feels a little much to me. And I'm not talking about people who are trying to, promote their business. I'm talking about people who are, taking pictures in their
Promoting
backyards
themselves.
and saying that they're in,
Isn't there a show
exotic
on HBO
location. There
about
is.
that?
It's called Fake Famous.
Yeah, Fake Famous.
Fake Famous. We've talked about this on Fireside before,
Yeah.
actually. Fake
Oh, we did it
Famous.
on Fireside
Yeah,
before?
on Fireside. and on Fake Famous, just to reiterate, Fake Famous is actually a documentary, a influencer manager, a person who manages influencers. It plays a social experiment, and he says, I can make anybody famous on Instagram, right? Fake famous on Instagram, but famous to where nobody else would be able to tell.
Right.
Takes 3 relatively unknown Instagrammers, less than 5,000 followers, and instantaneously starts buying them followers, comments, and likes.
Oh, the buying of
The followers.
Okay.
And then he puts them in what are pictured as exotic locations. They're actually like
Right.
a backyard,
Yeah.
a fireplace,
That's what I
the
think I saw the
closet.
preview.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy. The roof of someone's house.
It's all fake.
It's all fake.
Yeah.
Everything. None of it is real. And 2 of the guys bow out. They're like, I don't like this. I'm not into it. I'd rather have. One guy is just totally. He just shuts down altogether. He's
Okay.
someone calls him out. One of his friends says, I know that this didn't happen overnight. Like, what's going on with you, right?
Right.
The other guy says, I'd rather 100 real followers than 100,000 fake ones. But the girl who goes through the experiment decides to roll with it for the 3 months, and she actually becomes an Instagram influencer, a star, because the fake followers made it appear that she was a real influencer.
Right. Yes.
Right? But if it's that easily manipulated, then what is... I mean, I think you have to be living under a fucking rock to not understand how Instagram and Facebook work. But, for me, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. Like, go to Instagram at the commercial break and follow us, and maybe I'll feel different about it. What is crazy to me about Instagram and about all these media modalities is that sometimes they don't bleed over, right? It's like you can have a lot of people listening to the commercial break, but absolutely no one following us on Instagram. I have guys that I work with who have millions and millions of followers on social media, and they have nobody listening to their podcast.
Right.
It's like, it just seems strange to me that doesn't transcribe in any way, shape, or form. You'd think it would, that if people were interested, maybe we're just not interesting enough people. And maybe we're too old. Maybe we're not in the demographic.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Maybe it's, when you get to my age, when you get to 32, maybe people just don't like you anymore. Okay, ready? Life, relationships, entertainment, sex, or food.
Okay, life.
Life. Okay, with life, we just did a life, but we'll do another. We'll do another life.
That
camping.
was Instagram. Life was Instagram.
Life was Instagram.
Oh, okay, got it.
Camping. We can do entertainment.
Camping. Overrated.
Overrated.
It sounds good.
If I don't have an air conditioner unit and room service, I'm not going.
And a shower.
I don't like it.
A
I don't like it one bit.
I mean, I could go maybe two.
I am
camping,
a spoiled brat.
Yeah, some people really love it.
The people love it. Those people are crazy in the head.
Yeah, it's a whole other story when you're out there in the woods.
I feel like people
you forgot your insect repellent.
They're like real people,
and
like,
you have to pee.
I know. I mean, like my version of camping is a 3-day music festival where I can just kind of drink my way through the 3 days and not have to deal with any of the camping shit.
Yeah,
if I don't have to.
Memphis doesn't even have camping.
Yeah.
Mempho. We don't have camping.
Mempho, you're too old for this shit. Mempho. Bail not provided. Mempho, your cheap ass didn't get VIP tickets. So fuck you. Okay. Life, relationships, entertainment, sex, or food. I am going to take one from the entertainment category. Joe Rogan. Oh, I'm going for the king.
Yeah, no, overrated.
Overrated.
I don't care for him, honestly.
Overrated. Here's
I've listened to him quite a few times.
Oh, God, I listen to Joe a lot, and I still listen to him.
His guests are questionable sometimes, is why I'm going on the overrated side.
I think Joe, here's what I think.
Okay.
I think why Joe is so attractive to so many people.
Is he like the new Howard Stern, kind of?
I think Howard and Joe don't even play in the same arena. I think
okay.
that's not a fair comparison.
Okay.
I think it's apples and oranges. Howard focuses on entertainment and comedy, right?
Yep.
And Joe focuses on sometimes entertainment, sometimes comedy, but what he tends to focus on is like weird kind of theories, right?
Oh, he's gone down that road?
Well, he's always been going down that road.
Oh, okay.
He's always been an explorer.
I've seen his stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Rachel and I went to his stand-up comedy, and it was funny.
Yeah, listen, the guy's a funny guy, but
He's kind of gone in another direction.
Sometimes he does. It's hard to tell. That's the thing about Joe Rogan. I think he really cultivated this. I am a seeker of truth. I am an open-minded guy. I am a logical thinker. I will hear all sides of the story and then I will make a decision. And I think of almost everybody, especially men who tend to be sometimes logical thinkers. I think sometimes. I don't mean we get it right. I mean we like to think we're logical thinkers.
At least you just said sometimes, yes.
Oh my God. I think that's why so many guys like Joe Rogan.
Okay.
It's because they like to think of themselves as the exact same thing. I'm a logical, pragmatic, seeker of truth. I'm a passionate pragmatist. Pragmatic. I think that's why Joe is so popular.
Got it.
Right?
Yeah.
I think that opened the door, especially as the political environment got crazy. I think that opened the door for a few of the Looney Tunes to come in an effort to seek truth. What he ended up doing was giving a big megaphone to some real fucking clueless
Idiots.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I think that in general, overrated. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
But, that's coming from a guy who's been podcasting for many years.
I mean, expert level
Podcaster, millions and millions of listeners in my mind, getting paid hundreds of dollars on a yearly basis.
Yeah.
This comes from a guy who knows.
Yeah.
I know. I'm a logical thinker.
You are.
I'm a passionate pragmatist, son. I'm a father. Sex, life, relationships, food, or entertainment.
Sex.
Oh, look at you. Oral sex.
Oral sex. Oh, spot on.
Spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if there was a category, if we were playing underwhelmed, overwhelmed, then we could put ourselves in Astrid's shoes and say underwhelmed. Let's play underwhelmed, overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I think spot on.
Spot on.
I think
Good
it has a
stuff.
place in sex history, right?
does.
Oral
Oh,
sex
yeah.
is one of those things that if you...
It's been going on for so long too. I love the Egyptian tombs that they find.
Yeah,
It
the
shows,
Kama
like, all
Sutra.
the pictures
Yeah.
of the different. Yeah.
it's been going on for so long.
It's been going on for so
For
long.
generations and generations. People have been giving each other head.
Yeah.
Today, this documentary takes a look at head through the ages. Oral sex.
Yeah.
Oral
stuff.
sex and oral history.
Oral sex. That's good.
I'm with you. I think any credit it gets, it deserves.
Yes.
That's my personal opinion. I'm going to go with relationships. Breaking up.
Breaking up. Like,
Breaking
how
up.
could it go overrated, underrated, or average?
Here's my
it is
thing.
what it is.
Right? Everyone says that breaking up is so
Hard to
and it's
do.
so
It is
tough.
hard.
It's
It's hard. If you're the breaker-upper,
If you're the breaker upper, it's extra
it's hard.
Yeah. Getting dumped is easy. Take it from a guy who knows. Getting dumped is the easy part. I'm like, well,
No, it's bad on both parts.
can't
for
believe it
different
lasted
reasons.
2 days.
Yeah, for different reasons. Yeah.
I think breaking up gets a bad rap. I think a lot of times you need to do it.
Well,
Right?
it does. And in the long run, and it's so cliche to say, but, you dodged a bullet.
In the long run,
the end.
you'll never be the same. You'll never find anyone else.
Unless, like, I'm reading Stevie Nicks' biography right now, and it seems like her and Lindsey Buckingham really still have this love for each other. So
Well,
that
I mean,
stung
that's-
for a long time.
Well, they made one of the greatest
Right.
albums ever because of it. I'd have to say that breakup was a win for the rest of us.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I think
I do know what you're saying.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the way it came out of my head,
I do. I'll confirm what you're
you
saying.
confirm what I'm saying. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Never trust a guy
what I
that says,
mean?
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Get you some of this.
Get you some of this.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think breakups,
They're hard on both parties.
they're hard on both parties. I think oftentimes they're
Unless
needed.
you're just a dick.
Yeah, I'm a dick. I'll say it out loud. I'll go with that. I'll roll with that one. You saying I'm a dick, or are you just saying unless you're a dick?
No, I'm saying, like, unless the
you're gonna
person
say
in
a
general
dick?
has no
Yeah,
feelings.
I got you. You know
has
what I mean?
no feelings.
Yeah, but I'm still a dick. You know what I mean? Get you some of
No,
this.
you're not.
I'm a big baby. Okay, I'm going to go with food. Escargot.
Ooh, overrated.
Overrated. Ugh.
Yeah.
So here's the story. Astrid and I, when we were dating, I flew over to, she was schooling in Switzerland, so I flew over to Switzerland, and then we took a train down to Paris to spend a
Yes.
week, which was quite frankly
Is that when you
one of the most...
Is that when you proposed?
Yes.
Yes.
That was one of the
So
most
romantic, right?
wonderful
Yeah.
journeys of our relationship. Now we're lucky if we get out of Atlanta
Right.
with those fucking kids.
It's gone.
What's wrong with those kids? Yeah, no, like we're
That
going
was
to
the
my,
high point.
we're going to my dad's house for the weekend,
going
and I'm packing the entire household. That's it. I need a trailer to go somewhere for 2 days. So it's unbelievable. It really is. It's a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so Astrid and I go to Paris.
Yes.
Right? And I get a reservation at Chateau La Fleu Fleu, whatever that is, the place up at the top of the Eiffel Tower.
Yes.
But I cannot afford to go there for dinner, right? Because it's like
right.
$1,000 a plate.
Sure.
I can only afford to go there for lunch, which is like $500 a plate. And even then, they won't let you split the plate, even though it's a 17-course meal. And who needs that in the middle of the afternoon? But you are sitting on top of the Eiffel Tower.
Yes.
It's all about the experience, right? Well, 4 of the dishes include snails. It's like they just like put escargot everywhere. It was really quite gross. But when you're paying however much you're paying per plate, you eat the fucking escargot. That's what you do. You have the
garlic
escargot.
butter. Yeah.
And here's the thing about that place. You got to pay before you go, and there's no cancellation policy. You know that?
Really?
It's crazy. It's like whatever it is, Chateau Les Chachas or whatever. We did, however, we're overlooking the Le Congrès, which is the street into the Congress, and it was just so gorgeous. Picture perfect. I wish the food had been good because I would have eaten it, but I just had to swallow some
Jeff and I
snails
had a
the
better
entire time.
experience overlooking the Coliseum in Rome. We had this amazing dinner at this
I thought you were
restaurant there.
talking about the Coliseum in Johnson City, Tennessee. I was watching Three Doors Down in the Coliseum in Johnson City, Tennessee.
Woo.
I wanna kiss you like that. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. By the way, the band 33 Willie will make an appearance on the commercial break. The band 33 Willie is, of course, the band that was this close to rock stardom. I mean, we almost changed.
You were around. You came up at the same time as Pearl Jam.
I can imagine. Yeah, we were at Pearl Jam and 33 Willie were neck and neck.
Right.
You know, Eddie was 24. I was 15 at the time. But most people likened my voice to like a mix of Eddie Vedder, Pavarotti, the guy from Bush, Tori Amos.
It was that flavor?
Yes, that throaty, scratchy.
I know, you were so close, Brian.
So close. I can only imagine the people at Rolling Stone had typed up the article
There's
and were ready
still time.
There's still time.
You can send out those demos.
So over the weekend, one of the old band members, hey, thanks for that.
I like the laughter.
Me too. I forgot to turn off the laugh track. That's okay. Keep it coming.
Yeah.
That's the first interaction this podcast has ever had. So one of the band members over the weekend says, I heard the podcast. Yeah. I have the demo from the party that you played at the retirement home.
Oh, I can't believe that wasn't your big break either, right? At the retirement
I have heard the demo, and I can now believe that this wasn't our big break because it was so bad. I thought to myself, this is going to be funny. We'll play some of it on air. You know, Brian is we're always poking fun at other people. You know, what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure this warrants. I think
bad.
I think we need a 1-900 number where people pay to listen to it. So I can go to therapy later on down the road because it is bad. It is so bad.
Well,
and of course, I have to play it because that's just who I am, and that's just what I'll do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a couple more here. Let's not get too crazy. We're way off track. As always, life, food, sex, relationships, entertainment.
Okay.
It's all you.
I can't remember what else I've done. Life.
Okay, in life, we have Hot Girl Summer.
Hot Girl Summer. Is that a show?
No, it's a thing. It's a thing all the girls are saying.
Wasn't that last summer?
No, it's this summer.
Oh, I thought it was Hot Vax Summer this summer.
Oh, this is hot ass summer. I'm not even
Megan Thee Stallion, right? Like started it.
I think that's it. Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah, but now you got all the girls on Instagram are all Hot Girl Summer.
Hot Girl Summer? Yeah, go for it, girl. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm saying
you're not going to look that way forever,
yeah.
So go for it. Get it while you can.
I'm going to go for Hot Dad Summer.
Yeah, hot Dad Bod Summer.
Dad Bod Summer. Okay, let's do one more.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to go for a controversial one here on Fireside.
Ooh.
I'm going to take it from the life category, and I'm going to say Clubhouse.
Ooh, overrated.
Overrated. You notice that place has turned into a cesspool of like weird conspiracy theories?
Yeah.
It's really kind of crazy.
No,
how it's
I
just
actually
taken
haven't
a
been
turn.
on it in a long time.
I just go on there to hate listen. Like people hate listen to the podcast. I go on there to hate listen. So much rather Fireside. Just going to throw that out there. And I'm not saying that just because I'm on Fireside. I'm saying that because I like Fireside. Yeah, for sure. Okay, hey, I like that game. And we got like 40 more left. So let's play it again on a different episode.
We will.
For sure. So, okay. Woo!
I do love ascending music.
So good. And to think that it's just like some random musicians that are actually putting this great music together and then selling it for $1.99 to the commercial break.
I know.
I would have happily paid more, you know?
It's like those session musicians that were part of the, like Canyon.
Oh, yeah.
What was the name? There was a documentary about that recently. I love that.
Somebody was asking me, they were like, well, do session musicians, do they make any money? And I'm like, no, they get paid for the day. That's what happens. They get paid for the day and that's it. They're like, they don't get like songwriter credits. And I'm like, fuck no. You come in to play for like a heavy hitter that's written a song. You're getting $1,000 for the day.
Yeah.
And then if you're lucky, they'll take you out on tour. And that's how you'll make a little extra money.
Yeah.
But you're never getting any recording rights. You don't know any music rights. No. Because we were talking about a friend of mine. One of the guys from 33 Willie became a session musician. Right? And when he became a session musician, he was asking, hey, do you think that guy makes any money?
Yeah.
And I'm off the music that he's written. Because he's got like gold albums. And I said, I think he's lucky he got the gold album, quite frankly. I don't think the guy makes any kind of money. It's like
we're like the
it's like the commercial break.
We're like the session
musicians of podcasting.
Yep.
Oh, it's okay. We're getting there.
We are. We just completed 100. So again, once again,
we've got the content.
Yes.
We've got the audience. We may not have the Instagram. Got the audience. We just need the money.
Yeah, we just need the money.
We just need Spotify to come in and. Who knows? Maybe Fireside. Fallon, are you listening? Fallon, are you listening? Okay, here's what I want you to go to www.tcbpodcast.com to read more about Chrissy and I. You can check out all the show notes, watch all the video, listen to all the audio, and you can connect with us on Instagram and YouTube, youtube.com/thecommercialbreak. If you'd like to leave us a message, a text message, or a voicemail, leave us a message about anything. You want to hear something, you have a show idea, you got a game idea, whatever it is, do this. Text us or leave us a voicemail at 661-BEST-2-YOU. That's 661-BEST, the number 2-YOU.
And we do know that it's too many letters. We do know it's too many.
We do realize it's too many letters. But you'll get it.
It's actually best to yo.
It's best to yo.
Yo.
Best to yo. By the way, that's 21 Jump Street. Also, horribly stereotyping black people in every single episode. Is they're always drug dealers with Uzis and Pumas.
God.
It's awful. It's awful. Like 21 Jump Street was so awful.
Yeah.
But I mean, I do have to say this. I ran around the house for 3 years wanting to be in Johnny on Jump Street, like planting fake like baking powder on my brother and being like, "You busted, man. You got an F on your test and you're high on cocaine. But don't worry, you're not going to go to jail. We're just going to give you a good talking to.
Yeah.
You go back to your parents." That's what happens on every episode of 21 Jump Street, too.
It was just like a scare.
Oh, yeah, they didn't go to jail. No. The big guy went to jail, right? The big guy was always an adult.
The meditator?
Yeah, the meditator. Meditation? Wonk, wonk, wonk. How uncool, bro. Radical. And what else? 661-BEST-TO-YOU. That's where you can leave us a message. And check us out on Fireside Chat. Download the application on the iOS App Store. It is a great time. And Chrissy and I are here once a week. Check out our Instagram or follow us on Fireside, Brian Green or Chrissy Bransford. And we want to remind you one more time, we've partnered with CastBox to go to MemphoFest 2021. We've been invited to come and have some fun over at MemphoFest, so get your tickets.
We had an in.
MemphoFest.com. And if you're going to be there, drop us a message and let us know. There's a couple people who are meeting us there, and I'm super excited about it. So if you're in the area, if you're so inclined, it'll probably be the last concert that actually takes place before the whole shit gets shut down again. Get vaccinated. Hot vax summer. That's all I got to say. And I love you.
I love you.
And until next time, Chrissy and I must bid you adieu. And we say bye.
The Commercial Break. New episodes on Tuesdays and now Fridays. New YouTube clips drop daily at youtube.com/the tcb.com/The Commercial Break. Visit tcbpodcast.com for access to our entire media library. Follow us at The Commercial Break on Instagram. Each episode is written and produced by Brian Green, co-hosted by Chrissy Hoadley, with additional content provided by Tina Cano.